What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I did find these headphones. I feel like it's better audio than if I didn't use one at all. I'm still waiting to get my microphone, so I apologize for that. As you can see in the title, I will be talking more about 9-to-5 jobs and why I'm slowly starting to get over them, get past them, whatever you want to call it. DoDash is one of my favorite YouTubers, and I literally watch her video every single day, all of her videos, and she's very wise. She has a lot of great inspirational quotes and words. Go check her out if you'd like to sometime. So I guess I'll start off by saying my name is Santiago if you're new. So I'm 28 years old, and the 9-to-5 jobs ain't working for me. It's not working for me. It might have worked for me in the past just because I knew that that was something that I had to do. And what I mean by had to do was I lived in a very toxic environment, which, you know, when we're kids, when we're growing up and we're trying to figure out ourselves, we go through a lot of toxic environments and people and family members. And my environment was, if I don't have a job lined up after I quit one, or if I get fired from one, then I'm at that household. So I had to always have a job. So even if I didn't like where I was working, or if I wanted a new job, I'd have to erase that one, make sure I have one lined up, or I was pretty much homeless. So I just want to say my experience with the 9-to-5 jobs wasn't the worst, but it was never the best. It's never where I am now, which I do Instacart. If you guys don't know, I do Instacart. Look at him. Isn't he cute? It's my partner's, it's his, but sorry, I got off topic. I do Instacart, part-time / full-time. It really determines on when you want to do it. That's what first of all, that's what I love about doing delivery, is you can pick and choose your own scheduling. If you want to sleep in late and not work until 6 p.m., well, more power to you. And it's literally more freedom. Hold on, you guys, I'm sorry, it is so hot in here. I tried turning off the car because I wanted y'all to be able to hear me. Don't let me stop. Okay, so yes. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I've worked a lot of retail. I've worked at retail, Dollar General, Kroger, Food Lion. I worked a lot of restaurants. My main job that I really had growing up was restaurants. Whether it was fast food like Wendy's, Pizza Hut, or whether it was actual big family restaurants, family known restaurants, Jack Mason's Tavern, Cat and the Owl, Top Notch Chicken, you know, stuff like that. I was always in the serving industry / the cook and the prep and the host industry. Now, I will first say I do thank you to myself, I do thank you for experiencing that, because I now know that even though I feel like I might have enjoyed it at the time, I know that I would never go back to it. Not because I've worked in them for such a long time, but because I'm an introvert. I feel like I'm very, very quiet, and I do like people. I do like talking to people, and I do like making people's day, but I don't want to be working my ass off for $3 an hour as serving and making off my tips, which some nights I didn't get anything, right? So I just want to first say, if you are someone who is miserable, if you're miserable in your workforce, whatever you're doing, it could be anything, whatever you're doing right now, I'm getting over I don't know if it was strep throat. I don't know what it was. But I can't get y'all sick, so it's okay. You don't have to wear a mask. Yes, so if you are someone who you're working at a job right now and you know the agony, like you know the feeling of how, say for example, if you're younger and you're still in the partying phase and you still love going to clubs, don't get me wrong, I've had my fair share in my experience with the college life and the partying life. So y'all young bucks out there, I do know what you guys are experiencing when it comes to partying, having to wake up early in the morning to get to work, have that hangover from the night before, which now they have like some kind of medicine or something to dissolve in your water and it just takes the hangover all away. And I never even knew that was even a thing. I wish that was a thing back then. But yeah, if you're going to a job and you're miserable, first of all, which a lot of people I feel like who are working that typical 9 to 5, what we're told to do, what we're told to work, which it's not always true. You don't always have to just work a 9 to 5 or a 12 to 8 or a 5 to 12. You don't have to do that. That's just something that we were told growing up. There's so many other opportunities to have another job that you actually find happiness and you'll actually love going. I've been doing Instacart now for 6 months and it has been some of the best 6 months that I've experienced with a job. I mean, look at me, you guys. I'm sitting in a car, I'm sitting in my car. I am sitting in a parking lot of Big Lots and I'm waiting for a batch and I get the chance to talk to you guys. If I was working at that restaurant, I couldn't have a chance to do that. I couldn't have a chance to just pause, go outside, turn on the camera, smoke a cigarette. I used to smoke a cigarette, do the things that I want to do because I had to come back from my break within 15 minutes. I was at a job for 8 years. This was at a restaurant job for 8 years. It was called Jack Mason's Tavern, and you guys can look that one up. It's a tavern. It's a family-owned restaurant, and so many people come daily from all over the place. And I was there for 8 years. Since I was like 18, I feel like 18, 19. Since I was in and out of college. So I was working there. There was no windows in the kitchen at all. No windows at all. There was the prep side, there was the cook side, and then you had the dishwasher on this side. Once you come through that back door, you go in, you clock in. Which, first of all, can I talk about that? If they do not give you clock-in slips at work, that's already a red flag in my opinion. Like, I'm leaving. I've worked at many jobs where I never got a clock-in slip. So if I wasn't writing my own hours down, or if I wasn't writing my times, like when I come in and when I get off, and if I wasn't writing all that down, then they can literally pay me what they want to pay me, which is unfair. Which, by the way, they don't care how much you're getting paid. I was told many times that I was getting a raise. I never got a raise. And if I did get a raise, it was 10 cents. It was 10 cents. And that was a couple of places I've worked. Dollar General being one of them. And that restaurant being one of them. And I don't want to talk too bad about them just because I don't want to be that kind of person, but when you have a loyal, respectful, always being on time, whether they're hung over or not, employee, and you treat them like that, of course they're going to say something about your business. And I know that they're doing well. I know that they're doing well. I don't know so much Dollar General, just because the rumors around Dollar General is they're not going to stay open much longer past like a 5-year or 10-year mark, which I feel like Family Dollar is going to go first and then Dollar General. Dollar Tree, though, if you guys don't have a Dollar Tree where y'all live, man, y'all are missing out, because I love Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is one of my favorites, and so is Five Below. I know that that's kind of like a kiddish store, but hey, grown-ups still go there too, and I'll still be shopping for stuff. I got a pair of shoes from $5 for $5. Don't play me. Don't play me. I will go into that store and I will grab my shoes. But I do get off topic, by the way. So let me go back to 9 to 5. Yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. I have so much more freedom now with doing delivery. It's unimaginable. Like, okay, so about a week ago, my partner, my boyfriend, he went to the hospital. Thank God he's doing better now. But he went to the hospital, and I would see a lot of the nurses, I would see a lot of the doctors who, they don't look miserable, just because, you know, it's easy to put on that fake smile because you still want to be nice for your patients. Like, I get it, but you can tell that behind the scenes is not what it seems. Behind the scenes is not what it seems. And it's so sad, because a lot of them do care about their patients. A lot of nurses, a lot of doctors, a lot of EMTs, a lot of them do care about getting this person the help that they deserve. A lot of them do, and I see it every single time. So those people who are saying that they don't care, because there are many people who say that nurses don't care, doctors don't care, like they're sitting in waiting rooms. Yes, you have to sit in the waiting room. I understand that. But look around you. There's many people who need to be seen, right? A nurse can only do so much, and they probably have it to where it's like a list, like this person needs to get seen first because they have more trauma, more injuries than this person. So then this person who isn't getting seen, even though they've been waiting there maybe an hour before the person that is getting seen, well, if you can wait another hour, then go ahead and wait another hour, because this person needs to get seen before you. It's more important, you know. So hats off to all nurses, all doctors, anyone in medical fields, anyone, police is out there, things that investigators, like, hats off to you guys, because I couldn't do it. I probably could, but I don't know how well I would do with it, just because that's a lot of stress, and I already have a stressful life as it is, and I don't need to put anything more on top of that stress. So what do? I deliver food. I delivered groceries. Well, I'm waiting on to deliver the food. Well, I guess groceries is food. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry, someone was calling me. Random number. You guys get like random numbers. So many random numbers. It's so weird. And it's so weird how I'm filming and I'm talking to you guys and I don't see an orange little button on the top. But when I'm calling on the phone, I see like an orange button. What does that mean? What's the government really doing? But yeah, cut them some slack. We have to cut them some slack. They're doing the best that they can. Now, I'm not talking about the ones that don't be doing nothing, and some of y'all know who y'all are, but the majority of them, they really do care. And think about it, like they're behind a closed like a closed in space building. Like, they barely get to see outside, and they're there for 12 hours. Keep in mind, you guys, I worked for, what was it, a couple weeks? It wasn't even a month. I worked about a week and a half, 2 weeks at a hospital. Yes, I did. And I saw how things were getting done, and I couldn't do that. And it was 12-hour shifts, you guys. I could not do that. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. Like, once you're done with that shift, you go home, you maybe take like a 5-minute, not even a 5-hour nap, a 5-minute power nap, just to wake up so that you can do something throughout the day before you go back to work. So you're lacking sleep, and we can't lack sleep. We have to have our sleep. They put a lot of work into their work. They deserve better pay. You know what I mean? So, hats off to you guys. I full hard trust you guys, and no, I can't say I full hard trust you guys. I full hard respect. There it is. I can't, because you can't really trust anyone. You know what I mean? I full hearty respect you guys. Like, if I could get on my hands and knees right now, I respect you guys, because that is not an easy job. Any of those jobs that I've just said, or any job in general that you have to use like a lot of like labor work for, you know, like manufactured goods, warehouses, jobs like that. Like, that's not easy. That's not easy to do. That's not an easy job to do. So hats off to every job that has you using not only your muscles, but your brain, your mental, your, like, everything. And that includes like the majority of the jobs. Yeah, I'll just say that. But let me go back to the Instacart. If you have an opportunity and you have a vehicle that runs pretty well, it doesn't have to run the best. I have a Kia Soul. This is a 2013 Kia Soul, and I've had it now for about 2.5 years. I'm still making payments on it, but I'm taking that chance every single day. Or mainly every single day. I don't do it. I don't deliver every day, and maybe I should start getting used to that. But I do deliver maybe every other day. But when I do, I'm always taking a risk. I'm always taking a chance behind the wheel. I'm the one who's driving. I've gotten in 2 car accidents, 2. And you don't think that that's putting fear into what I'm doing? It does every single day. But I'm not going to let it stop me, because I have to get money. First of all, I have to get paid. I have bills to pay. I've been writing the bills all down right now. And I have bills. I have to get some things that I may need, like the once come last, always. Always comes last. And I don't know who is popping up. I apologize, all these popping up things. But if you guys have the opportunity, sign up for it. Instacart is looking for people. DoorDash is looking for people. Grubhub, all of those things, Shipped, all of them, they're looking for people. I'm still on the waiting list for a couple other delivery drivers, but that's because I got in trouble back in 2018 by the law. So I have to wait a little while. So Instacart, thank God, it was the one that could take me in, and I've been doing it for 6 months. I'm in the diamond now. I'm in the diamond. And so I get better batches. More batches pop up for me than if I were still in the platinum or the gold. So just think about that, you guys. Sit on it. I did just get a batch now from Kroger. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys, and peace. Have a great day. Mwah.